Hi guys, JT here, and today I'm bringing you some information on the Humble Bundle Tactical Triumph Bundle of March 2025. To help you answer the question, should you buy it? By using links in the description below, you'll gain access to this bundle, and have the opportunity to gain early access to videos by buying a coffee through Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-Fi. Your support means the world to me, and I genuinely appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into this. And number 1 we have The Iron Oath, a mercenary management title and RPG that combines tactical depth with tycoon-like strategy. In this vivid world of Calum, you lead a band of mercenaries through a dynamically changing landscape, engaging in both strategic battles and intense narrative moments. As you travel from town to town, you seek employment while managing resources to fend off both literal and metaphorical threats. The game presents familiar hex-grid tactical battles that challenge you to master positioning, while the diverse regions offer a refreshing departure from the mundane repetition found in many titles. You face betrayal and demonic invasions, forcing you to avenge backstabbing cohorts with skillful swordplay and strategic planning. Your mercenaries, drawn from classic fantasy classes such as Stormcaller, Valkyrie, and Pugilist, add a nostalgic twist reminiscent of 80s sword and sorcery films. Although customization is limited, personality traits add depth to their interactions, and you must navigate their mutable attitudes throughout your journey. You'll discover that each encounter, whether in combat or in negotiation, deepens your understanding of the game's intricate systems and expansive lore. The Iron Oath's visual and auditory style recalls the charm of the Commodore Amiga era, providing clarity and streamlined gameplay that emphasize dynamic combat and a rich, evolving narrative. Despite a steep learning curve that might initially test your resolve, persistence rewards you with a memorable experience. Embrace the challenge, delve into tactical battles, and explore a world where every decision has consequence. Give this engaging title a try. You will not regret it. And number 2 we have Dungeon Drafters. In Dungeon Drafters, you're thrust into a captivating blend of dungeon crawling and card mechanics, offering a fresh take on the familiar hero's journey. As you embark on your quest to rid the land of evil, you'll encounter a variety of starting heroes, each with their own unique deck of cards. While the narrative may lack depth, the addictive gameplay more than compensates for this. Battles unfold in a turn-based fashion, with the strategic use of cards determining your success. You'll have to manage your action points wisely, balancing movement, attacks, and card usage to overcome relentless foes. What distinguishes Dungeon Drafters is the freedom it provides in how you engage in combat. If luck is not on your side, you can adapt your strategy, utilizing environmental hazards and healing items to your advantage. The roguelite elements add an extra layer of challenge, with each failed run resulting in a loss of collected loot. However, occasional shrines provide a lifeline, allowing you to return to town with your spoils intact. Deck building enthusiasts will delight in the ability to customize their card decks, tailoring them to suit different dungeon environments and playstyles. Dungeon Drafters may take some time to fully grasp its intricacies, but once it clicks, it's a captivating experience. The pixel art graphics and upbeat soundtrack contribute to its warm and welcoming atmosphere, while the diverse dungeon designs keep gameplay fresh and engaging. Despite a few technical hiccups, Dungeon Drafters is a delightful blend of strategy and adventure, offering hours of enjoyment for both newcomers and veterans of the genre. With its deep mechanics and endless replayability, it's a title that's sure to keep you hooked for the long haul. And number 3 we have Abalon, previously known as Summoner's Fate. Abalon emerges as a captivating fusion of roguelike adventure, tactical turn-based combat, and strategic card gameplay. In Abalon, players assume the role of summoners, tasked with navigating perilous quests across diverse landscapes, from frozen peaks to verdant woodlands. At the heart of Abalon lies its unique blend of tactical combat and strategic card gameplay. Battles unfold on an arena-style map where unit positioning and spell casting are crucial. Players must leverage the environment to gain an edge, whether by equipping powerful armor mid-fight or manipulating terrain to their advantage. With over 400 cards to collect and customize, each summoner offers distinct playstyles, ranging from fiery chaos to arcane manipulation. Abalon offers a rich and ever-changing adventure across 5 distinct worlds, each teeming with characters, events, and challenges. As you progress, you can encounter over 50 unique characters who can join your quest, adding depth and diversity to your roster. The game's roguelike elements ensure that no two adventures are the same, challenging you to adapt to changing circumstances and uncover hidden secrets. Since its release, Abalon has received positive reviews from players and content creators alike. With a very positive overall rating on Steam, the game has captivated audiences with its depth, replayability, and engaging gameplay. Abalon stands as a testament to the creativity and passion of indie game developers. With its immersive world, strategic depth, and endless replayability, it offers a captivating experience for fans of roguelike adventures and tactical strategy games. And number 4 we have Siralim Ultimate, a deep dive into classic dungeon crawling addiction. Thylacine Studios has crafted a game that harks back to the genre's top-down roots with randomly generated levels, offering a nostalgic experience for fans. From the get-go, Siralim Ultimate immerses you in its monster-catching mechanic, reminiscent of classic dungeon crawlers like Fatal Labyrinth. With up to 6 monsters in your party, battles are quick and turn-based, allowing for strategic depth as you explore dungeons, defeat enemies, and face off against bosses. The game's narrative, while serious in premise, is peppered with humor throughout dialogues, adding a lighthearted touch to the fantasy setting. However, the abundance of text may not appeal to everyone, though it's skippable for those less inclined. Exploration is key in Siralim Ultimate, with randomly generated dungeons offering a variety of challenges and secrets to uncover. The game's extensive monster collection, customizable with artifacts and spells, adds a collectible card game element to the mix. While the initial learning curve may be steep for newcomers, the game gradually guides you through its mechanics, offering a rewarding experience for those willing to invest time. With its addictive gameplay loop, Siralim Ultimate is a dungeon crawler that promises to keep you engaged for hours on end, making it a worthy addition to any RPG fan's library. And number 5 we have Popup Dungeon, a turn-based tactical RPG with a unique cardboard-style aesthetic and an emphasis on customization. The game alternates between dungeon battles and story-driven skill checks, creating a straightforward yet flexible gameplay loop. You explore digital cardboard environments, interact with objects, and make choices that impact your journey. However, while the environments are charming, they often feel static, limiting your immersion. Combat is deep and strategic, allowing you to control 1 to 5 characters, each with action points, movement points, and ability cards. Battles take place in tight spaces, with destructible terrain, forcing you to think tactically about positioning and choke points. The game offers a vast range of characters, from classic fantasy and sci-fi archetypes to meme-based creations like an internet troll or a half-centaur. While this variety is fun, the game leans heavily into humor, which may not appeal to everyone. Progression is somewhat shallow, as experience does not carry between campaigns, and character upgrades mainly focus on stat boosts rather than meaningful new abilities. The lack of diverse objectives in battles can also make encounters feel repetitive, as most fights boil down to eliminating enemies as quickly as possible. Despite these flaws, Popup Dungeon excels in its adaptability, offering the potential for exciting custom scenarios. The tactical combat is enjoyable in short bursts, and the character kits are well designed. If you appreciate strategic gameplay and don't mind the humor, you'll find a solid, if somewhat limited experience. Just don't expect to sink hundreds of hours into it. And number 6 we have Pawnbarian, a roguelike puzzle game that challenges you to battle through enemy-filled dungeons using chess-inspired movement mechanics. Set in a compact 5x5 grid, your goal is to clear each floor by strategically navigating and attacking with moves dictated by the deck of chess piece cards. With only 2 actions per turn and unpredictable draws, adaptability is key to survival. The game's brilliance lies in its simplicity. Since chess is universally familiar, you instantly understand how each move works without lengthy tutorials. Yet, despite its straightforward foundation, Pawnbarian offers deep strategy. Each dungeon presents different enemy types with unique abilities, such as dodging or poisoning tiles. Positioning is everything, as you weave through limited spaces while avoiding incoming attacks. A mistake can be fatal, but finishing a battle quickly rewards you with extra gold, adding another layer of tactical decision making. Between floors, you can spend gold on upgrades, boosting your attacks, or adding effects like splash damage. While there are only 3 characters, each with distinct decks and mechanics, mastering them feels vastly different. The Pawnbarian, for example, promotes pawns into queens, while the Shogun uses shogi-inspired moves and builds up a powerful special attack. Although the game is relatively short, its chain system, stacking modifiers for increased difficulty, adds plenty of replayability. The elegant visual design and clear UI ensure a smooth experience, making every turn a careful dance of risk and reward. If you enjoy tactical puzzle games, Pawnbarian is a must-play. And number 7 we have Fae Tactics, a turn-based strategy RPG that revitalizes and simplifies the typically lengthy tactical JRPG format. As Peony, you embark on a quest filled with elemental rock-paper-scissors dynamics, creature collecting, and combo attacks. The game strips away excessive menus, offering a fast-paced experience reminiscent of classics like Final Fantasy Tactics. Peony's journey starts with a broken-down motorcycle and leads to a world of witches, kingdoms, and ancient conflicts between humans and Fae. While the overarching narrative focuses on her search for her missing mother, it's the smaller quirky stories within the game that often steal the spotlight. In battles, the game encourages you to establish routines before throwing curveballs your way. Elemental enemies, battlefield features, and traps keep encounters engaging and occasionally challenging. Adapting to these challenges become essential, and clever strategies often involve turning enemy traps against them. However, the game features frustrating protection missions, where friendly NPCs occasionally make questionable decisions, leading to failures. Customization options for characters are limited compared to similar games, like Disgaea, emphasizing strategic depth over complexity. Fae Tactics excels in offering streamlined combat experiences, without sacrificing depth. Battles are quick-paced, with passive abilities allowing you to focus on active decisions rather than navigating menus. The game's most satisfying moments come when you assemble the perfect team and execute precise strategies. While the story takes a backseat to combat, it introduces you to a lovable cast of characters and a vibrant world, filled with quirky creatures. Fae Tactics captures the nostalgia of collecting and bonding with these creatures while delivering enjoyable battles. In conclusion, Fae Tactics simplifies the tactics RPG genre, making it accessible and engaging. While it doesn't reinvent the wheel, its streamlined approach and charming character roster offer a delightful experience for strategy enthusiasts. And that's all for this bundle. This bundle is a solid pick if you're missing a few of these tactical gems, but the heavy repeat factor makes it a harder sell for longtime bundle hunters. Games like the Iron Oath, Fae Tactics, and Pawnbarian bring strong strategy elements, but without lower tier options, you're all in or out. If you're new to these indie tactics titles, it is a great grab. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and maybe consider unlocking early access to videos for buying the channel or coffee. Special thanks to Terry D for subscribing to the early access army. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.